I already know better. 24K got nothing on me. Make you want it forever. Tryna play a game, but you don't play for keeps. Messing with a girl from the east side, yeah. Kinda love you, wanna build your dreams on, yeah. But I already know better. I'm a go-getter, and I got me. I'm good. I'm head over shoes and hardwood. For me, you know I wrote the book. I'm moving along from somebody wrong, so go ahead. Tell me all the ways you miss it. How you want me back in your bed. But I'm not around for hearing you out. I gave you too much honestly, and you closed the door. Now you're calling me, but I don't need you anymore. Yeah, I already know better. 24K got nothing on me. Make you want it forever. Tryna play a game, but you don't play for keeps. Messing with a girl from the east side, yeah. And I love you, wanna build your dreams on, yeah. But I already know better. I'm a go-getter, and I got me on my own, and I don't waste any time chasing a ghost who don't try. I'm top of the shelf, but you help yourself to somebody else. It's too late, don't really care about all your mistakes. You were out of your league in the first place. Not even surprised that you let me down, down, down. I gave you too much honestly, and you closed the door. Now you're calling me, but I don't need you anymore. Yeah, I already know better. 24K got nothing on me. But you want it forever. Tryna play a game, but you don't play for keeps. Messing with a girl from the east side, yeah. Kinda love you, wanna build your dreams on, yeah. But I already know better. I'm a go-getter, and I got me.
All right. Okie dokie, back at it again. So we have you guys should see the screen. Do you see the screen? Wait, let me make it bigger. All right, you should be seeing this. Um, when you guys make your way on, make sure that you like the video from whichever platform you're on, whether it be YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. That's where this is streaming to. So this is the live market observation. Decided to pop on. I wasn't gonna at first, but I was actually observing for a little bit, and market actually has been looking very good. But I have not seen an opportunity just yet. At least not one that we like to wait for, that we know that the market gives to us. So this is the euro dollar that I'm looking at right now, which is the market that I personally trade. And yeah, it's looking good right now. It's looking good. So just gonna observe for a little bit and see what goes on. You know? You know? All right, so we got let me see who's in here. I see Forrest, I see Bailey, Jermaine, Muffin Woman is here, Jay Carly's here, Bilal. All right, cool. Yeah, none of us sleep. No, we don't sleep. We rest. There's a difference. I see Chris in the building too. What's happening, man? There it is. That's a good way to set it off right there. Strength in the patience. I see Walker too. Just popped on. He said he can stay for just one or two more binaries right quick. We know what one or two turns into. All right, so yeah, we're looking good though. Looking good. Today we had an awesome podcast. Another one anyway. I mean, they all are just off the chain, pretty much. So did this thing just shift completely? Hold on. Oh no, it's still good. Okay. All right. JT said, where the stability at? Oh, excuse me. Oh boy. I'm yawning already. I just got on here. Just came on and that's the first yawn. But it's cool. So let me zoom out, then zoom in. Walker, starting to see how the 5-minute candles look just by observing The ROM on the 1 minute. Yes. Yep. Because when you look at it visually, you're looking from top to bottom. So, like this one as an example, this 5 minute candle started on over here. Top of it is here. Bottom of it is here. So you can clearly see what the 5 minute candle ends up looking like by just observing how the 1 minutes are setting up. Absolutely. Yep, you surely can. He's saying that he understands or is able to now see how a 5 minute candle would look by looking at the 1 minute candles, because he's looking at the distance of the 1 minute candles within the 5 minute time frame, or within the 5 minute binary. We're on a 1 minute chart, but he's looking at the 1 minute candles to see what one 5 minute candle would look like. So if I was to switch this to a 5 minute candle chart, it would be the same as me looking at the 1 minute, but looking at the individual candles 5 at a time. So all right, let me see something. And I'm just explaining what he is saying because I understand what he means. So for example, this is the current that we're in here. So if you just look at that box I drew, that's the size of the 5 minute candle that we're on right now, from top to bottom. This is how it looks. If the current movement were a candle on the 5 minute chart, it would look like that on the 5 minute chart. The one before that would look like this. So you see how the distance is the equivalent. So the last 5 minute candle is the same as the current 5 minute candle as far as the distance. So yeah, he's saying that he's able to visually see that now just by looking at the 1 minute chart. And not that it means anything for purposes of doing anything, but it's just good to know that you're utilizing tools with accuracy. That is always a good thing. Yes. Right. The 125 had a wick on it, meaning that stability ain't there yet. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, because I know what people have a tendency to do, and I know that he's not doing that. He's just only saying that he visually can see it. Of course, because when I brought it up in the last observation, I was talking about the range of the movement and the distance and all of that. So, of course, when I bring things to your attention, it makes it easier for you to see it. Just visually, you begin to actually see it manifest in the market a little easier because I'm shedding light on it and I'm kind of focusing you in. So yeah. But they all the tools. Yep. Gotta put that up. That's right. JT talking about when it's in the range, the 5 minute be smaller. That candle, absolutely. SG, what's up, man? Yeah, I mean, Walker has a tendency to he just that's how his brain works. He will take something and then he's like a doctor with it. He's like he's like the dude in the lab with the white coat. He'll be in the lab with it now. Of course, I'm always gonna be there to make sure he ain't in the lab too long. I'll be like, all right, we leaving the lab right now. We going to get some coffee. Yeah, but definitely checks the details. Indeed. Chris said, I love when the light bulbs come on. They illuminate the market and bring sight to the eyes. Yes. Yep. And it always happens. Always. Make sure that when you guys come on that you like the video. Give it a like, give it a heart, wherever you are. Give it a like or a heart. Yeah, definitely the late night bonfires. Exactly. His brain like a masterpiece in the surgeon's office in a rocket center. Yeah, he'll work at NASA and get along with everybody just fine. Yep, he'll get along with the whole crew. Something that I've noticed as of late, overall, the market really has consistently been um, just moving with more fluidity, I would say, more often than not. Even when it moves slower. Just an observation, like just something that I noticed. It moves with more fluidity, meaning that it, of course, there are times when it's not stable, but when it is stable, it stays stable for longer periods of time, and also it makes it easier for you to see that the stability could potentially lead to an actual setup coming, but it doesn't necessarily always come. So what that does is it conditions you to be patient. That's what I like. That's the part I like. Because even though you see that, you're seeing that the market just it is being stable for longer periods of time, but it does not necessarily give off an actual trade for us. And that's what is conditioning your patience. And you need your patience. You need that. Like you got to be patient. Because without that, that's how you slip in and you start doing dumb shit. And we know we don't want to do that. So just gotta relax. Jelani, what's up? Chris, that's a great question. I can answer that to you. I can answer that. The answer is yes. The answer is absolutely yes. He does overcomplicate. Yep. And that's why I always make sure that um I just keep an eye on, what he's complicating. Because sometimes you can complicate something that you don't even need to be focusing that much energy on. You understand what I'm saying? It's like you complicate things by focusing too much energy on something that you don't need that much. So that's where I always make sure that I'm keeping an eye out, and not just on Walker, just in the group in general. When I'm able to identify when folks are doing that, I will keep an eye on you. Yeah, we will be on Messenger, and I will get at you. I will get at you. JT, I like a little fluidity after the stable range. I know it has to loosen up a bit, but I don't get excited about it. Right. Yep. Yep. One of the things that the fluidity is telling you is that the stability is staying for longer. That's what that is doing. Now, I know that a lot of times movement throws you off a little bit because you're like, I wonder if it's going to hold when it moves. And as you watch, if you've been watching the euro in particular, you've seen what I've seen. Like, I don't watch any other market, so I can't say that I've seen it in any other pair because I don't really look at nothing else. But in the euro dollar, I've seen that as of late. It's happening more often than not, where the market is just staying stable for longer periods of time, but not necessarily giving an actual trade setup during that time. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't necessarily give it off, but it's cool. It's cool. It doesn't, it's not making or breaking anything. So the bottom line is that we always are going to wait, period. We are always going to wait. Did I put this in here? Hold up. I don't think I put this in here. I thought I did. Guess not. He posted just in case I didn't. Like I did though. Nope, I surely did not. Had the page up, but I didn't even do it. All right, and let me put it in one more group. Just for the hell of it. If any of you missed the podcast earlier, gotta watch it. Gotta watch it. Especially if any of you are new to NADEX or new to TeamAlliance, the podcast from earlier you have got to watch. On this same channel on YouTube, if you're on the YouTube channel, where it says the Brooklyn Moses podcast, I think it's episode 7. So it'll say season 2, episode 7. That was today. You gotta watch that. Gotta watch that. There's a lot of not even comparison, but there's a lot of people that trade Forex that always like to debate about Forex being better than NADEX, et cetera, which is cool. That's cool if you feel that way. But I think in the podcast today, just through the dialogue, I was able to convincingly, I'm not gonna say prove, but I would say, even if you trade Forex, you would look at NADEX. You would look at NADEX if you watch the podcast today, just because it just makes sense. Everything I was talking about makes a lot of sense. More popular does not necessarily mean better. Always remember that. Oh, well, Forex is more popular. That doesn't mean it's better for you. Does not. Funny thing is, when I ran into NADEX, I was actually looking for a better Forex broker to trade with at that time, and I couldn't find one. And I happened to stumble on NADEX. Didn't know what binary options were at all. Matter of fact, I was turned off a little bit at first because I know that there was just a negative, association with binary options with that word. But when I looked at the platform, I was like, wait, this ain't really like the regular binary options out there, the traditional ones. And I did some more diligence and some more looking into, came to realize their platform is nothing like binaries or like Forex. It's like its own thing. The binaries is just its own thing, period. And then I saw that they had spreads, they had knockouts. So, they were offering things that did create, I guess, an attraction for existing traders who trade Forex or even who trade futures or, anything like that. They had the other products that you can trade, like the spreads. Spreads are similar to Forex, but they're a little different. And the knockouts are similar to Forex kind of also, but it's a little different. It's a little bit different. But just the fact that they had those things available separated them immediately, when I looked into it. And that's what led to me ultimately looking at it as a way to, to be able to trade. It's crazy. Yep. Oh man, my bad. Let me come in the comments. Walker said, made a whole my company called Overth. My brain be doing too much. Range of movement exercise keeps it real simple for me. Yes, and that's what we want. Simple is better. JT says he usually logs out and resets back to a tight range. Yeah. That's that's the best habit that you literally can have. Yep. Jay Cardi said, Ozzy does this all the time. She said it does it frequently during her observations. Ozzy is that fisherman with the dollar. Oh, from the is that a Geico commercial? I think so. She's funny. Jelani, it's been happening in the GU lately also, but it doesn't be in position and then it transitions out of stability. Right. Right. And that's why I was saying that it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to why does this thing keep getting bigger like this? It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to end up giving you a trade. Does not necessarily mean. Oh, I totally understand. He said, perfect example, Dogecoin. Jelani said, when Forex comes up in conversations, I'll be having no clue what y'all be talking about. And what I like about Jelani is that he keeps it that way. He's like, I don't know, and I don't want to know. Don't teach me nothing about it. Oh man. Bilal, I can't believe people took a meme coin seriously. I mean, look how many altcoins there are. It's a lot of cryptos now. It's all like you can make a crypto coin. Anybody can make a coin. So when you have that, type of thing available, people will be just doing stuff. So it is what it is. I'm not surprised. Oh, Ab is here. What's up, Ab? JT said, NADEX is the only thing I focus on. There's no comparison. That's a fact right there, brother. Yep. That's all facts, all day. All day. And and NADEX is one of those things to me. It's like once you find something that is the best at or let me rephrase this. When you find something that is the best thing available to you, and then you figure out how to capitalize on it, there's nothing else to talk about. It's like that's it. That's it. It's nothing else to talk about. Yeah, let's look at this. See how this moves right here. See, like this is a good example. You see how it's not giving it off. See, so for us, like this right here would be disqualified, even though this is going to stay under the line. But this is not a trade for us, so we don't ever try to force our way in. You understand what I'm saying? Like there was no need to try to force your way into that. But there are people that always do that. They see a setup, they want that setup, they want it. Ooh, there's a trade, I'm taking that. And a lot of times they'll do that, and the worst thing for them is that they win. Like the worst thing a person could have done just now is take that trade and they won that trade. You know why it's bad? Because instead of them logging out, what they gonna do? What they about to do again? They're going to wait for the next setup. Do it again. Nope. It ain't nothing but a powder keg slap waiting for you, because when the market does not literally hand deliver it to you, it's a coin flip. Period. And if you flip it a coin, that means that you'll land on heads until you land on tails. That's what it is. And you don't know when you're going to land on tails, but you're going to land on tails because you keep flipping. That's hard. Keep flipping that coin. You're going to land on it. Is that your final answer? Oh, what happened to my oh, here you go. I know I had it on here. That's my final answer. Jay Carly, I just know that we're supposed to make $1 billion in a month with Forex. Oh man, silliness. Walker, the new .com boom for sure. You can make a coin called FOMO, and it'll shoot to the moon when a celebrity mentions it. Right? Exactly. Exactly. Yep. And, which goes to show you the way that markets really the markets are controlled by human behavior. A lot of people don't realize that. They think that the market is this thing that's alive, like it's an animal. It's like an organism that's living. When literally all it is what it looks like when human behavior is present. People are buying, they're selling, they're buying and selling, they're selling and buying. They're buying both sides. They're selling and buying at the same time. They're hedging. So it's like all of this activity going on, and all of it affects the current price of the actual market. So that's where you see fluctuation in the price. Order flow at a moment's notice, where the majority of the orders, they're on one side. Okay, that's going to be the direction the market moves in. Supply and demand. It's like all of these things tie into movement. So really, if you want to understand the market, overall market, how people be like, oh, well, no one can ever understand everything about the market. You don't have to understand everything about the market for purposes of taking a trade, but you can understand everything about the market for purposes of staying out of trades. Ooh, that's hard. Man, oh man. See, you can understand everything about the market to know when not to trade. That's it. You do that and you keep doing that, you home free, man. Home free. Let's look at this one. Nope. Nope. Finito. I don't even want to look at it no more. Nope. Mr. Thirsty probably took this short. Ooh, that's set up. I'm gonna take that. I'm about to be 2-0. Mr. Thirsty took it. Mr. Thirsty, give me your treat. Mr. Thirsty took that. He's like, I'm in it, baby. Let's go. And don't let him win again. He win this again? Can't tell nothing. He's like, damn, when you gonna log out? Log out? I'm on a roll. I ain't logging out. He's like, I ain't logging out. What's wrong with you? 2-0. What you talking about? Yeah, like, and I know that some people will look and they're like, damn, he letting a lot of trades go by. You're right. Listen to what you said. Letting a lot of trades go by. Exactly. There's trades all the time. You can trade all day and all night if you want to. I'm not here to do that. Come on, man. We be playing too much. I'm not here to be playing no games. No siree. Jamal said, I spent the day not forcing trades, complete paradigm shift. Excellence. Excellence. Listen to what he said. It's a paradigm shift. He's shifting out of BS. You got to start with self-awareness. You got to know what you're doing, and you need to adjust it. And you can only do that by being honest about what you're doing. That's it. See? That's where it begins. It's where it begins. JT, I feel more accomplished, consistently finding the clairvoyant moments in the market. What is execution without repetition? What is repetition without discipline? Yeah, I got to put that up. That's hard right there. That's hard. All right, Walker. Yep. I'm Butter Baby on the roll. Oh, let me get my. Hold up. I got you. Where's it at?
Guns and butter, baby.
Guns and butter, baby. Armani, is it possible to become so efficient in NADEX 5-minute binaries and make it a full-time money maker? Good question. Let me put that up. Armani is asking a good question. The short answer is yes. Yep. And what it is that in reality, it's not that you're becoming efficient with the binaries. You're becoming efficient with the market, which leads you to understand how to utilize the binaries. If that makes sense. So to answer your question, Armani, you learning how to become efficient with recognizing stability in the market and then applying that information to the binaries. When you do that, yes, you can definitely trade full time, without a doubt. But it cannot be the other way around. You can't try to figure out how to trade binaries. That's not what we do. It's not about trading binaries. Anybody can trade binaries. You can trade a binary right now. Just pick a trade. It's either buy or sell. Pick one. So it's not about just trading the binary. It's about understanding why. If a trade is presented, it would make sense to take that trade at that time. For us, it's more of us receiving a trade from the market, because when we wait for the market to stabilize, the market, when it wants to, positions itself to give us a trade. Once it does that, that's the trade that we'll receive. Does that, like, you understand what I'm saying? We're not trying to force a trade on the market just because we want to trade now. So it's kind of like how people will look in the market for setups. And if you keep looking for setups, that's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to get set up. It'll look like one thing is going to happen and then something else ends up happening. And what that is market behavior. So when you don't understand market behavior, you won't understand how to deal with the movement in the market when it looks like a trade is there and it's not. And then you get basically reprimanded by the market because the behavior was not in alignment with the trade that you wanted to take. So it really just ends up becoming a coin a coin flip for you. You might as well just flip a coin. If it lands on heads, you buy. If it lands on tails, you sell. Just do that. You're better off flipping the coin. So, yep. Coconut almond bark tea. Wow. Yeah, them bark shots is no joke. Drinking more water and tea instead of beer and liquor. That's good, man. That's good, JT. Health is wealth. And all your food is no meat, but not a vegan. I can't mess with you with that though. I mean, what do you call meat? Is chicken and fish meat? I don't think that they consider that meat. What do they call fish? Well, they call fish, but they call chicken poultry, right? Is that considered meat? I thought meat was like anything that was alive. But actually, in all fairness, vegetables are alive too, though. So I guess it depends. Yeah, fish only is pescatarian. Yeah, pescatarian means you eat only fish though. Right, right. I think vegetarian means you eat vegetables, but you don't eat beef and pork, but you eat fish. I don't know, man. I can't keep up with all that. I know what I eat. Shit, I'm eating chicken wings all day. Chicken wings, salad. Nah, but I like grilled chicken, salmon. I just had salmon last night. Um, what did I eat tonight? Oh, tonight I had some Chipotle. It was great. It was delicious. And Chipotle has whatever that chicken is, like a grilled chicken or whatever. It was pretty good. He said he'll eat chicken and salmon, not the first choice. I hear that. I hear you. Jamal said the better you are, the better you see the market. Yeah, let's put that up. Let's go. Health is wealth. Ab said he eats limited meat. Ab, what does that mean? Limited meat? That sounds like you eat chicken. If you eat chicken, you good with me. Shoot. Chicken don't stand a chance around us. We make it all different kinds of ways. Yeah, chickatarian. There we go. Oh, snap. Oh, chicken skewers. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we could chill on the rooftop. Chicken skewers in a blue moon. Who drink blue moon beer? I like that. You know what's funny? I think that's the only beer I drink. Is blue moon. It don't taste like beer. That's why. It just tastes good to me anyway. Armani, wow, thank you for the information. I'll definitely be joining the TeamAlliance family soon so I can reach the moon. Shout out to Armani. It's a wise choice, my man. Yes, sir. Bilal said nothing better than buffalo wings. Oh man. Yeah, I like good buffalo wings. Like it has to be a good sauce. But other than that, I like barbecue wings. Like different barbecue flavors, without a doubt. Chris, as of lately, I've been trying to identify behaviors and understand as many as possible to recognize instability leading to recognizing stability. True or false? Yes. Because when you do that, you're reverse engineering the way that your brain is wired. Like what we do mentally is we want to take something that we believe that we understand and just look for that. Like we in our mind, we have an image. Okay, this is stability. And what happens is when you take that image in your head and you just apply it and you look for only that, sometimes your mind takes the image and it will distort what you're actually looking at. So now you're looking for a trade. And that's the part where you have to be careful to make sure that you don't take stability and then try to put it into a trade. And then now you're looking for just that trade in the market. That's what people do with MRMAs. That's why I don't like giving examples. When people ask me, "Oh, Mark, do you have an example of what one looks like?" I'm like, no. And the reason that I'm saying no is because I don't want you to take the image and then curve fit that into what you believe a trade is supposed to look like, because MRMH is not about the trade. MRMH is about the stability present, and then the trade unfolds at that time. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the difference. Yes, with an orange slice on it. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, Jelani know what it is. He knows. And there's another one. Oh, you know what else is pretty good? Stella Artois product is pretty good too. Yeah, that's a pretty good beer also. But no Heinekens and Coronas and all. Nah, I don't mess with that. I don't mess with no beer that's already smells like piss. Like, yo, this already smell like pee, man. I'm supposed to drink this? Nah, no thanks. Yeah, the citrus kick, exactly. Maui Jeff, what's up, man? Definitely cannot go wrong with honey barbecue. Definitely. Jay Cardi, when I look for stability, I'm looking for the same thing and missing the variables. Yeah, and see, now the way that I've helped everyone gain understanding of stability is by showing examples of instability. Timing of behavior being one of the main ones, probably the main one. When the timing of behavior is off, it means that the market looked like it was stable and it ends up not being stable, and you don't know until the end of the binary. So it means that you have to have more of a concise, clearer understanding of stability through observation first, so that when you see timing of behavior off, you'll know already that it's there, that it's present. You understand what I mean? Over time, you begin to develop the ability to do that on your own. But at first, yeah, when you look at examples of the market not being stable, that's how you elevate to the point where you know now, oh, well, it's not doing the stuff now that it was doing when it was unstable. That this is stable. You understand? It's like process of elimination. So that's what helps you to arrive at the point where you know clearly stability is present. Because otherwise, what people will do is they'll just end up taking trades and justifying their reason for taking the trade. They'll say, "Oh, well, the market looked like it was stable, but then it moved at the end, so it wasn't stable." You see what I'm saying? You can't take a trade and then justify taking the trade by saying that the market looked like it was stable. That's not justification for the trade. And this is why you can't be in trade mode first. You have to be in market mode always, never in trade mode. When you remove yourself from trade mode, that's how you allow stability to be seen by your visual. It's like you start to recognize it by seeing it through the observation, instead of you trying to get into trades. Oh, let me take this one. This one might win. This one definitely should win. Oh, this looks like it's gonna win. You in trade mode all day if you're doing that. When you don't trade at all and you just observe the market is teaching you everything about it because it is literally revealing everything to you. Like there's nothing that is not showing you. It's showing you everything. And it's powerful. Like that's super powerful. It's crazy. Why does this keep doing this? Oh, this thing keep popping up like this and making it bigger. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. Sheesh. That's yawn number 2. Oh, boy. It's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. On that third yawn, I don't know what to tell y'all. Chris, I'm proud of you. Told you you'd work out, working to train it into your everyday. Facts. Yeah, Chris is moving right along. The reward will be worth the work. 100%. Jay Carly, we're not looking for it. We're looking at it. Brooklyn Moses. Let's go. Let's go. Jamal, when you learn to not compromise, you will keep your account plentiful. I like that. Nice. Carrots and celery with the wings. I could do celery. Who eats carrots with wings? Jamal, that's new. Carrot with a wing? Nah. Celery, yeah. What am I gonna do with a carrot? Unless maybe it's sliced real thin, like a little curly looking fry on the side, like a garnishment. If it's there, it's it'll just be there. But I ain't asking for no carrots. Like, where's my carrots at? No, he said carrots. It's funny. I think I only eat raw carrots. Eat it straight up. I don't like cooked carrots unless it's in mixed vegetables. If it's in the mixed vegetables, then I can't really taste it that much, so I don't mind it. But other than that, just give me some raw carrots, or put it in my smoothie. It's real good in the smoothie, actually. Where we at? Yeah, if it looks stable, sound like a question. It is or it isn't. Facts. That's a fact. Maui Jeff, the transition into stability builds your confidence to apply the process at the right time. Yeah, we got to put that up. See, Maui Jeff, he comes in with that nice wine sun. Just brighten up the room real quick. He said to build your confidence to apply the process at the right time. Come on, man. That is it. That's it right there. Thank you. I knew it wasn't just me. I wanted some confirmation. Never in the history of ever did my wings come with carrots. And then she says, I just repeat what Mark says so I sound great. That's funny. That is hilarious. Jelani, I definitely learned that in my market, it will absolutely let you know when it is not stable. And when I stop seeing it, then it'll be stable. Can definitely tell the difference. Right. That's a fact. Where you get wings from? I know, right? Bilal can't do carrots or celery. Prefer the blue cheese or ranch with the buffalo wings. Oh yeah. Yeah, Bilal's like, I'm trying to get fat. I ain't trying to lose nothing. I ain't trying to lose no weight. Ooh, look what Bailey said. Whoa. Whoa. Got the pre-wine. You can't analyze the molecule if you don't know how to use the microscope. What? All right. Yeah, Bailey about to send me to bed. Keep it up. Keep it up. Now that's a good question. Now, Maui just said, do barbecue restaurants serve veggies? That's a good question. Well, if you consider potatoes a vegetable, then yes, because they definitely got fries on deck. Oh man. Jelani said, when you get the air fryer, get some wings, season them, put them in the air fryer, and then toss them in whatever wing sauce you like. You'll never go back. Man. So when you use the air fryer, how long does it take for the wings to cook? To get that, I like the crisp on the wings. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Crisp and well done. How long does it take for that? And also, are you using flour or no? Do you put flour on the wings or do you just put them in there just with seasoning? That was my other question. And obviously there's no oil involved, right? Because it's an air fryer. Yeah, so those I need answers to those questions. 20, 25 minutes. No flour. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna get a good one. We're gonna get a good one. I saw a good one recently. I think I had told y'all about it. First time I paid attention. Because I saw what they was cooking in it. I was like, whoa, they're making wings. What? Yeah, we're gonna get a good one. He said no flour. JT been hearing a lot about air fryers and haven't heard anything bad yet. Right. Right. Yeah, Jamal, this is his story. He's sticking to it. He said wing carrots and celery on the side is life changing. Well, I'm with you with the celery. The carrots is different. I don't get the carrots. SG said if veggies are present, they're fried pickles, fried corn, fried green tomatoes, etc. Right, fried onion rings. Like hello. Oh, Jermaine, you made burgers with the air fryer? Mm. Jelani said you brush the wings with oil after you pat them dry and before you season them. Mm-hmm. So you brush them lightly, and why are you putting oil on them? Just to give it that crisp? Does it help with that? Seem like it does. Seem like it does. Jelani sound like he got his whole format together. Right. This is me right here. Note to self: get an air fryer. Facts. He said, "Okay, you don't want the air fryer to smoke, and it helps with the crisp." Okay. And what Jermaine said, don't use oil at all on wings. Jermaine, you make wings without oil? Wow. He said food get done so fast with the air fryer when it's one person. I know that's right. The Ninja Foodie. So is the Foodie an air fryer? It seemed like I saw that. It seemed like it was multiple things. Like it did multiple stuff. I'm wondering if that's the one that I had saw that it kind of caught my attention. Bailey said he got the Emerald Lagasse air fryer, pressure cooker combo, and don't regret it. Nice. Bilal, air fryers are amazing. The wings come out so crispy and delicious. Listen, I don't want to hear no more about these damn crispy ass wings. All right, I don't have mine yet. Yellow, crispy, and delicious, just deliciousness. So Jermaine said you really don't need oil. Okay. Oh, Bailey's bougie because he got the emerald joint, right? He's like, mine's an air fryer and a pressure cooker. What you talking about? So he making wings and rice at the same time. That's what that sound like. Yep. Yo, this market just started like moving a lot. Like right around 2 o'clock. That which is about right. Was this around 2? Well, actually, no. It started. I don't know what this candle was. This right here, it just shot up for like no reason. This was at 217. So whatever the reason was that it did that, really just looks like it just extended. I don't think nothing crazy is going on. Still not a lot of it's not a lot of volatility. There is more movement in the market now, of course, because obviously when London opens, there's just more activity. So it's not uncommon to see the movement increase like this. So London opens at 2 a.m., which was 22 minutes ago. So that's about right. It looked like the market got thrown into an air fryer. Oh, snap. That's funny. Maui Jeff got the air fryer with a rotisserie in it. Got a whole chicken rotisserie. Mm-mm-mm. Ernest told me to put salt on meat, let it sit. It breaks down better than anything else. Yeah, that's old school. Old school, you season your meat and you put it in the fridge like overnight. Like if you want to make wings tomorrow, you'll season them the night before and throw it in the fridge. And that seasoning just get all in the meat. Yep. Magically delicious. Yeah, that's why we talking about air fryers right now, because it ain't nothing else to do. Because the market is just not presenting us with anything other than the reset button. Yep. A whole steak cooking class. Yeah, Ernest be really cooking. He make everything. I seen him one day. He had soup. It was like a soup or stew or something. Trying to look good. I was like, damn. I'm gonna tell him to make a pot pie so I can see what his would look like. That's one thing I love. I love chicken pot pies. I noticed that. I love a good chicken pot pie. Yep. Chris says so many of y'all getting that chicken prepped right now, right? Yep, they putting the seasoning on as we speak. He has already. He already did what? I know he didn't put the pot pie up. I never seen him do a pot pie. That's not what you mean, is it? Oh, you fasting for 9 days? That's a long time. He did put a Popeye up? What? Come on, man. Yeah, I need to see that. Jay Carly funny. She's like, yeah, I got the receipt for it. Hold on. She'd be like, please hold. Yeah, that SG hit it on the head. That's it right there. It's all in the crust. It's all in the crust, man. I ain't gonna front. KFC got a good Popeye though. I'm trying to find one better. I know that they have one at Cracker Barrel, but I hear it's mixed about Cracker Barrel. Some people love it and some people say that it's nasty. So I guess one day I'll try it. One day I'll try it. See what goes on with it. Yeah, so this market ain't doing nothing right now, man. 2:30. Yeah. Might get some peaches. They're gonna get some peaches and some water and go to bed. And that'll be that. Oh, you right, Bilal. You know what's funny? I never tried. Did I ever try a Boston Market Popeye? Damn. You know what? I may not have tried the Boston Market. The Boston Market joint look good too. Yeah, I need a comparison between the Boston Market one and the KFC one. I like the KFC one is good. I mean, when that joint is made right, that crust is flaky, and the filling on point. Mm-mm-mm. Right. You got to put a whole peach slice in the tea. Yes. I like to get what I do is get the half ones, like the peach halves, throw the whole joint in there. It's crazy. Peach iced tea for real. Yeah, green tea is awesome. Green tea is awesome. Yes, it is. Yeah, I agree. Boston Market is underrated. I like Boston Market food. Only thing I'm a little upset that what did they tell me is seasonal? They told me something is seasonal. Oh, the stuffing. They said the stuffing is seasonal. I was like, what? I was like, what's wrong with you? You supposed to have that all year. What's wrong with y'all? That ain't seasonal. That's people come here for the stuffing. What's wrong with y'all? Crazy. Yeah, fasting does clear your mind, gets rid of all kinds of emotional issues, helps give you clarity. Indeed. JT said, and rids the toxins. Facts. Yeah, it's like I fast every day. I realize that because I only eat once a day. And then there's so much time that goes in between when I eat anything. Like when I ate, what time was it? That was about 9 o'clock. Tonight I ate at 9 o'clock. I didn't eat earlier, like in the day at all. So the first time I ate was 9 o'clock. And that's it. Once a day. Yep. And then throughout the day I'll just drink water, whatever other beverage like coffee or whatever, stuff like that. But one meal for the day and I'm done. Oh no, they don't got a Boston Market there? That's whack. This is interesting. Jay Carly said, when you eat too much, energy can't flow through you. It's a whole spiritual thing. Yeah, because you too full. You just stay full. You don't even give your body time to break down the food you had already. Because you keep putting new food in it. Your body trying to turn it into fuel, and you just keep adding on. It gotta go somewhere. That's how you gain weight too, because Your stomach stretches. Yep, your stomach stretches, and then next thing you know, you hungrier all the time. Yeah, it's like a revolving door. Indeed. You're funny. How we start talking about all this? Like literally, how do we even start this conversation about food? I don't even remember. I don't even remember how we started talking about this. Crazy. All I remember the air fryer came up. Let me see. Yeah, the market ain't doing that right now. Listen, man, I'm about to wrap it up. How long you been on here? Hour and 15? Yeah, that's good. That's good. So literally what I'm gonna do is log out. Yep, I'm gonna log out. Jay Carly, people think that if you don't eat, your body holds on to fat. It's not true. It burns the fat for energy when done correctly. Indeed. Indeed. Chris, recently I actually was studying on that, but as of now, my focus is more energy. Also been looking into magnesium content in food. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and foods rich in antioxidants, definitely the way to go. Superfoods, they call them. I think there's these limes. What else is high in antioxidants? Actually, coffee is very high in antioxidants too. Yeah, man. Oh man. All right, y'all. So y'all know what it is, man. I'm out. I'm about to go to bed. Like literally. I might even skip the peaches. I might skip the peaches, go straight to the sack. All right, you know what it is, man. Mark Fuller, TeamAlliance, live market observation. We out.
Dom DeMarco, Dom DeMarco,